So, you all, being Fang the Artificer, Ekau the Monk, and Princess Cupcake the Dwarf, were fighting off a trio, or troop, I should say, of barbarians who had been roosting up inside this temple. After interacting with some amber sarcophagus and gaining some dark power from within, accepting various deals and whatnot. You engage these barbarians, downed a couple of them, but were also quickly losing yourselves to the battle, seeing no other way out. You decided to flee and come back when you were stronger and with reinforcements. So it has been a tough few months. You have explored the region of Barovia, been through various areas, beat down a group of druids who were looking to resurrect a dead tree god thing, had some wine, had some good times,
Damn right.
uh,
No.
and now you are back and you have reinforcements. So if I could have everybody introduce yourselves, we'll start with Princess Cupcake the Third.
Okay, so Princess Cupcake the Third is a hill dwarf. I think it was. I double
Mm-hmm.
checked this before we started. Yep, he's a cross-dressing hill dwarf, carrying the weight of his clan upon his shoulders. It was a self-made decision. His clan had nothing to do with this, but yeah, he put on his armor, put on his dress, braided his beard, and set out to the wild, wild world.
Awesome. And Ekau, if you could introduce
Uh,
yourself.
Ekau is a halfling who's just excited to be here. I don't
Okay,
remember my motivation for him.
that's fair. Again, this is kind of just a stress test because we're going to be amping up the Curse of Strahd campaign in the coming months. So we want to just stress test to see if I can tweak it up and not kill everybody instantly. All right, and our new attendee, or sorry, let's do Fang first. So, Fang, will you be joining voice, or are you going to stick to text? Both options are wonderful. I just want to get your feel for it.
I can try to give you a reference for his voice if you want.
Sure.
Yes, my name is.
Okay. So very, very kind of lizard folk, almost like that gargly sound. Okay. So, hey,
But
Fang is a kobold, and he seeks to build and create new things.
yeah,
Okay. So what? So Fang is a kobold. You're an artificer. Did you stick with your artillerist subclass?
um, I'm not entirely sure. I just want to give it one more chance. Because I didn't get to do much last time.
Okay. No, that's absolutely fair. So we'll keep you with as an artillerist right now. Um, so yes, you have all these bits and baubles and gadgets upon your person, and you were part of that original raiding group. So we'll go ahead and passing down to the new members. So Sir Lupin, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
So my first question is, I've been traveling with this group for a while, or did I just get called in from the old group that I was with after dealing with that house?
So after you and your former group kind of went their separate ways and disbanded in Barovia, you would have joined up with this new troop of adventurers. And I'd say you've spent maybe maybe about a month with them, so you know them well enough to see their battle prowess and know that they are skilled at what they do. If a bit naive in some areas.
All right. So
I,
Lupin is a rather harsh individual with a very firm belief on if you can't do it yourself, you shouldn't fucking be doing it. Stay out of my way. He's here to cleanse the area after hunting his not only his own kind but anything that goes bump in the night. He's
Yeah.
a rather old-looking individual with a rather gray beard. Under his hat, he keeps his horns hidden of his tiefling bloodline.
Awesome. All right, and our last member, Moss.
Moss is a shifter, so he kind of has vaguely bestial aspects to him, and he's just kind of he worked with this group and is mostly just for fun because he's just trying to experience new things.
Yeah, that's great. So you being a druid of the wildfire, you would not have been a member of these almost necromantic-like druids who were using twig blights and needle blights to resurrect the land in ways that were not quite natural. So you would have been fighting them in your own druidic ways, joining up with this party of adventurers to beat them back, and now to travel atop this mountain pass and delve into the Amber Temple. This kind of profane, desecrated temple that used to be a sanctuary to wizards and other powerful arcane practitioners. So, a snow-swept gravel road climbs the mountainside as you travel north along the Solenka Pass towards this temple. The Solenka Pass is like a major thoroughfare road in Barovia. As the road fades away under the covering of snow, it just takes you quite far up the side of this mountain to a facade of a temple vague shape, sheared right out of the mountainside. The front structure is about 50 feet high, and in the front of it are these 6 alcoves, each containing a 20-foot tall statue. The statues are simple, cloaked, robed figures with no face present, but they all kind of have their hands clasped together in a prayer-like gesture. The 2 innermost have a doorway that is currently half open and piled full of snow. So you would need to kind of dig yourself into this temple once more. You 3 from the previous group do remember that these statues are very simple, very plain, but very artesian in their design, very well designed despite not having any facial features or defining characteristics. The hands definitely look to be humanoid, but beyond that, you can tell no race or belief or anything of that nature.
I did
I'm
my.
still from the previous group. Would I still have the stuff that I took out of that house?
Yes.
Perfect.
No, actually, so that's awesome. So what you found out is as soon as you took the items out of that house, they quickly wither and turn to ash and dust in your pack. So while you would have had them, they are now gone. There's nothing left of them. It's almost like they rotted instantly.
That's fair.
So
And
yes,
I did the stonework check on the statues last time, didn't I?
yes, and they are 100% this kind of golden orange amber color. Priceless, but 20 feet. These 20-foot tall statues are immeasurably heavy. There's no way any one of you could move them even.
Mm.
So
Let me make sure. Let me check my pack real quick.
that one, yeah. You could dig it out with your hands, or if you have a way of moving water, I would say that would be fine. Create, destroy water, or anything of that. Control water, even because snow is basically just water, so I'd allow that to work. Or if you have shovels or any other means of excavating this entrance,
I mean, I have produce flame cantrip.
that would also work. You can also melt it. At this
I
time,
got a shovel.
you might have a shovel. Being an artificer, you probably would have a shovel amongst all your tools. At this time, though, I would like everyone to please roll my initiative. So, like I said before, we will be using this initiative to kind of keep track of turn order outside of combat, so everyone's not trying to jump on top of each other's toes. I'll have everyone say what they're going to do, and then we'll resolve that turn of events
Oh, wow.
outside of combat as well.
Logan.
Yes.
We're all pretty close.
18.
Yes, Marshy.
Was my character ever set up on the character sheet or?
Yes, you should have your character. Oh, I didn't give you a light source. Hang on. Because you would have your light.
Oh no, I mean like set up as in, and as in the.
Oh, in Roll20, I don't think we ever set your character up in Roll20. No. That's something I would assume you would have done had you wanted to. I know you had done them outside of Roll20. Are you be okay to work outside of Roll20?
I had the app, but I got rid of it since I thought it was just going to be a one shot. So
No, that's fair. Tell you what we can do real quick
to
is.
bring this up, I guess I should tell before it went on too long.
No, you're good. I should have asked. I didn't think about it. All right. Welcome back.
Hello,
So we
YouTube.
got. Hello, YouTube. Yes. So we got Marsha. You got your character figured out. We got it all solved. It only took a little bit of time. And I'm gonna start this music.
Ooh,
Hopefully it doesn't
fancy.
turn it down a bit if you need.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's right. I forgot what he
Little bit
used for his.
Yeah, I use. You're definitely not gonna get any market now, by the way, because I straight up use Lord of the Rings soundtrack for my D&D. So I apologize. You're definitely not gonna get any money off of this now. It's already been copyrighted.
Fudge.
Oh yeah, he is getting demonetized.
Well,
I was like, why does it sound so good? It sounds super familiar. Oh, right.
Like, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? When like a track that's right in the nostalgia feels. Why is? Oh.
Oh
Okay. Nah, it's all good.
no. DMCA.
Yeah. All right. So yes, you all have currently this slightly blockaded entranceway into the temple. Angel, were you gonna dig it out? Marshy was gonna use his tools. Is anyone else doing anything?
You can produce flame. Just melt that shit.
You also have the produce flame. That's also true. Turn it down just a little bit more.
Don't tire yourselves out. I can get rid of this fairly easy.
I'm sorry.
Quick play a bunch of different types of music, so they have to fight for the money.
It's not that. It's don't wear yourselves out. I can do this right at that crescendo. I was like, yep, okay, all right. I believe you.
Gandalf, I can do this.
All right. So unless anyone is going to object, then I believe Moss will begin to project flame.
I go ahead and I conjure the flame up in my hand, and I just kind of like smear it across the snow.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
don't like the way
within
you said
seconds,
that.
the built-up snow layer is no more, and it reveals onto you the furtherance of the temple ahead. You see the following. If I get back to the right page here. These icy steps descend 10 feet downward to a time-ravaged hallway. On both sides of the hallway are arrow slits cut into the walls. Beyond the hall lies a very large and vast sepulchre of darkness. There is no light being conjured within this space. So those of you, such as Fang and Ikao, who have produced torches, the rest of you have dark vision. So everyone should be able to see fairly effectively.
Mhm.
What is your marching order? And feel free to proceed forward.
I think I
I've
should be
got
in the
the
middle.
hallway.
I
I can handle hallways.
think Princess Cupcake would be right up the front there with her trusty trident in hand.
Now, for theater of the mind, you're a dwarf. How big is the trident? Is it like a normal sized trident?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
This
perfect.
is so much bigger
Oh,
than
it's so
this
good.
is so much bigger than her.
Beautiful.
Like she has it like sort of like leant over like the back of her shoulder, like holding the haft of it. So like if anybody was to sort of like walk into her like a good foot behind,
So
they just
so
poke into
threatening everyone at about neck level.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Oh, and yes.
So go ahead and feel free to move yourself forwards.
Okay, cool. And by the way, yeah, she does like to throw the trident.
Good thing you're in the front.
So, as you step further in, a 20-foot wide balcony of black marble with shattered railing overlooks this vast temple. A set of black marble staircase flanks each end of the balcony, descending 30 feet to the temple floor below. This room is a vaulted ceiling with 30 foot tall. There's 30 feet tall and above the balcony. The walls and ceilings are covered in an amber glaze, lending to a gloom golden sheen. A set of amber doors stands closed to your west, that'd be to your left, and to your right stands a similar set of amber doors that are slightly ajar. All of these doors are pristine. I've lost Activision. Reload. Reload.
I see like fog of war, so I can see like walls, but no people.
Yeah, I'm just getting like tiny chunks disappear, but nothing major. This Lord of the Rings music has cursed us.
No, this is just, we're working with Roll20 and we're working with its dynamic lighting system, and it's still a bit of a work in progress, so it's not perfect.
Alright, so question. Are you
Answer.
done explaining your view?
Yeah, I am. Go for it.
Guys, off to the right, we have some flaming skulls. Who fuck has holy water?
Bear with me.
I mean, if someone can bless some, I can create water.
Oh, fuck.
And yes, as you all peer to your right, to the east, you can definitively see a gentle green glow kind of emanating out through the open door, and even a bit kind of a shimmering backlight against these doors, because all of these doors are this kind of semi-translucent golden amber material. Did you get your vision back, by the way?
Yes, I did.
I'm still.
So
Yes.
you're telling me that
Still.
we have no holy damn. We can't deal anything. We can't smite anything with anything holy.
Right,
Correct?
we didn't need that last time though. We just smashed them to pieces.
Yeah.
Those things come back.
They didn't last
We
time.
don't bless them.
Right,
But aren't you the monster hunter? Why don't you have any?
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Actually, Logan, would I be able to have had any?
If you had not brought it in and set it up beforehand, I would say you did not have any holy water on you at the time.
Alright, so his response simply is, I didn't fucking know they would be in here.
Well, where else are they going to be, mate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody lives somewhere.
Oh,
They
should
can't
probably
be in the spooky dungeon.
We quite literally told you there was floating flaming skull things, right?
What are you saying, Marshy?
You told me nothing.
Good. You can be just as in the dark as us.
I've
Alright, that doesn't actually work.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even fully loaded in yet, so
Alright, Fang, that'll work.
we're having problems.
If you can smite them, then that'll be what we need to put them down. Alright. Then take your time.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to walk out here and get us.
Debatable. Kind of.
Is it a short rest or a long rest?
To replace one, it's a long rest, I'm pretty sure. Which you would know you don't really have the time to sit here for 8 hours. It would take you a while to etch those runes and enchant them with your artificer's magic. Marshy to then get him to function again.
Fuck.
Let's just go punch them in the face.
Damn it. I'd rather not actively look for the fight. I'd rather just deal with the fucking main problem and hope the rest of it just deals with itself.
Do we have a main problem? We're just exploring a temple.
Currently, yeah, that is your main problem: is explore the temple.
I thought that the problem we were going in for was to deal with druids. Who were
No, that was the previous event that I kind of just
Oh,
set up as a
never
background.
mind.
Yeah, this is
Well,
just
good.
no.
Okay, never mind. I need to say, I'd rather avoid anything that's just going to get back up. It's a waste of energy.
If
I
you
mean,
want,
they-
I could help us hide. I have a spell for that, actually.
Okay.
When you got to those?
Plenty, actually.
I mean, how long does it last?
I could probably hide us for about an hour, as long as nothing interrupts me.
Works for me.
No,
Good.
your dragon can't carry you.
Some dragon, huh?
Well,
It's
and you have this kind of small little metallic, gear-cogged, draconic-like creature, kind of just putting around. Its wings are flapping, but it's got a very small like engine on the back of it.
Is it just
or
like
underneath it.
is it like an alarm,
Giving it
like a little alarm clock dragon? Just like you wind it up and watch it go.
Yeah, at least it can fly. Yeah, it has a flight speed.
Okay. So we explored a little before, so we are aware that there are skulls over here, right?
Yeah, there's skulls.
That's where you went.
Skulls there,
Well, I can
and
see
then
a skull over here as well.
Skull over where?
They're everywhere.
Over here.
Yeah, you can kind of see there's the gentle green flickering light up in this direction from
Oh, I gotta-
your north west.
So our options are the bandit room or the skulls. I vote the skulls because I gotta go talk to my boss about getting a promotion.
he's gonna tug your sleeve. Yeah. So like, Princess Coach actually, what do you reckon the chances are that them fuckers are back in that room to the left?
Pretty good. We could go beat them up.
I'm I'm itching for a rematch.
Okay. Who wants to open the door?
Well, before we do that, I can cast Pass Without a Trace so we can sneak in.
Let's do that.
No.
Yeah.
So what happened last time? Princess Coach tells the story of how she just quite literally kicked the door open, and they proceeded to decimate this room. She's just going to elaborate it a little bit, make them seem a little bit better. The highlight of her story being the beheading of was it direwolf?
It was a dire wolf.
It was a direwolf. She beheaded the direwolf, and she slaps her chest proudly to the roughly drawn, severed head of a direwolf that now adorns her breastplate.
And you made the dire wolf's head into a helmet for yourself.
Yes,
if I remember correctly.
yes, we did. Hence the little icon there. So it looks more like a cat because of how it's been twisted and distorted over the dwarven features. But she had someone get her iron helm or whatever it was that she wears into this grotesque monstrosity thing.
How long is it going to take to cast this spell?
About 6 seconds.
Let's get it moving then.
Just so your information, there is actually another door that is kind of hard to see, but there's actually a door right here on the southern wall.
Oh,
A
let's go in there.
single door there. Yeah. If you'd like to investigate that at all.
Fang,
Looking
I'm
at
not sure
stuff.
how I feel about being called a Tully, but I'll take it.
Looking at stuff.
Okay, so go ahead, and you don't need to roll anything because the door will just freely open when you push on it. So, stepping into the room, I remove the thing so you could now step in there.
I made it.
There you go. Shattered bits of wood cover the floor of this